Manchester United get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's away we go then. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to him, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those...
Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Serginho. No, that's been intercepted. Fernandes. Not the most accurate pass. Serginho. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. He's gone for goal! It's hit the uprights. And he's whipped it across. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Fernandes. Driving forward.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Camavinga. And it's Fernandes. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Camavinga. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's... And a chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
He's tried one! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Rashford. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Tries to pass it through. Messi. Now Mbappe. Now it's Rodri. Played out to the left flank. He's picked his way through. Hangs in. Big header! No, not the best of headers. Serginho. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fernandez. Now it's Hazard. Looking for the run. He's through here. Oh, important interception. Rodri. Gavi. And it's Rodri. For Messi. Has a look and plays it forward. Tries to play it through. Incoming delivery. Climbs up big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Gabriel. Great vision. And it's Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rashford. Spread it left. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rodri. That has not gone well. Messi. Now it's Osimhen. Hazard. He's shifting through.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And we have our very first corner. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Vardio. And it's Serginho. Gavi. That has been slung wide. Elects to cross, a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. Serginho. Rodri, played into space. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Gabriel
added minutes has been
Van Dijk.
indicated.
Rodri, Fenerbahce finding their passes. It's Kane! They've got to be quick to recover this. And a cross. Osimhen. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. And there is the half-time whistle. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Manchester United go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. That gets things going for the second half.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And it's Azar. Rashford. It's Camavinga. Fernandes. And it's Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. Serginho's cross. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Rodri. Now that looks a decent ball. He's having a shot! Team still separated by the game's only goal. It's Gavi. In with the challenge. Mbappe. Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, delightful ball. That is good. Osimhen! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has been clubbed away. Manchester United have their second corner now. Alexander-Arnold attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter.
The attendance for this match
Mbappe.
was 71,898.
Now it's Kane. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Fired deep towards the back post.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Messi.
Now it's Mbappe. Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Van Dijk. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Camavinga. Azar. Osimhen. Fernandes. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Distributed tidily.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Ball swung in, and that has been cleared. Played out wide, and they're quick to get it back. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. In again. Kane! Oh, it's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Fenerbahce are back on level terms.
The goal scorer for Fenerbahce.
Oh, that is out of this world. Terrific improvisation and execution.
Wow, just wow. I'm speechless, totally speechless.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20, Osimhen. Number 21, Hazard. Coming on the field, number 11, Kane. Number 13, substitution in progress.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Van Dijk cuts it out.
I think we might be done here, Peter.
And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Aims beyond the defence. Alexander-Arnold. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Fernandez.
This is the time you need that pace.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Ndiaye. And that will be it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is... Osimhen! So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Florian Wirtz, is the latest in a line of many impressive German playmakers. He's already broken the record for the youngest goal scorer in the German top flight, and that's hugely impressive. And just watch out for him in terms of his movement. He gets into that right half space, and he loves to occupy.
It's Asa! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Takes a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Nuno Mendes. Vinicius Junior. Nuno Mendes. Aims beyond the defence. Here it is, crossed in. Osimhen. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Hazard. That's beautifully weighted. Manchester United are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Vinicius Junior. And it's Wirtz. And Caicedo. Neither side yet able to find the net. That is good alertness. Out to the right. Yamal. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Camavinga. Now it's Osimhen. Hazard. Hazard! Oh, that was no routine save.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
This their second corner of the game. Shapes to shoot! Rashford is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Nuno Mendes. Vinicius Junior stood up well to him there. Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. Hazard. That pass isn't the best. And it's Fernandes. He's going for goal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Fernandes brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Nuno Mendes. Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Pulls it back. And that should get the job done. Rashford.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
This looks promising. He's in a great position here. Oh, Waters goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Nicely aimed pass. Here's decent chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Guardiola gathers from the goal kick. Foot in. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Has a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United have their third corner. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Fernandes. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. It's Rashford! Rashford! A finish right from the top draw! And they're at it again, in double quick time! He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Can he get on the end of this?
You can never be short of runners into space.
There's the shot! It's a loose ball. That's another chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Rashford actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So their fourth corner of the game. Referee's given a throw.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Hakimi. And it's Wirtz. Vinicius Junior. Ooh, delicate chip through. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Mbappe is onto this. And here's Yamal. Real chance! Same again, same outcome. And the half-time whistle goes. How would you review the first half?
Manchester United really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again then. Great defending, strong and determined. Fernandes. And it's Hazard. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Gol del Manchester United, convertido en el minuto 48, número 10.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Wirtz, deftly out wide, and he was alert to it. Delivers the ball, bullish header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
He can run onto that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evidence annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That has ended up in no man's land. He's tried one! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Can he stop it going? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Hangs in it. He's got full. Oh, not the best of headers.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Caicedo, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was...
Wirtz, nicely spread. Now it's Yamal. Fernandez. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Back towards the middle. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Mbappe. He's had a shot! And that is high.
Cambio.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Kane to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Hazard touches it back. In towards the back stick. Caicedo. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Now Mbappe. Now it's Kane. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Hazard. Over to the left. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, it's Dembele. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press. Thinks one through. Well timed, excellent interception. Wirtz. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 15.
So, time for changes
Número
on
21.
both sides, actually.
Número 25. Entran número 8. Messi.
Manchester
Número 10.
United have, after
Número
this,
23.
one further opportunity
Se va a realizar
to make
un
a
cambio.
substitution. And here's Messi. And that has left him in a heap. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And Dijk does well to get it back. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. It's Hazard! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
They're up to 5 corners now. Big chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Camavinga. Into the last 5 minutes. Vinicius Junior. No, he's seen through all of that. Now it's Kane. Hazard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, good-looking ball. Great vision. Oh, great chance! He's scored! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Número 17. Messi.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Foden. 4 extra minutes added on. Now it's Camavinga. It's a really well-measured ball. Can he get it through? That looks a cracking ball. Van Dijk. And it's Camavinga. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Manchester United definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like... Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Arsenal have clearly decided to play here with a 5-3-2 formation, Jim.
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes towards their box in the early stages, then the midfield can begin looking for more of the possession and can start thinking about a more probing influence on the contest. It all depends on keeping their goal intact, so they won't have to open up and indulge in taking risks at the other end.
Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today? Osimhen! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Osimhen deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Coman. And here's Mbappe. Tries to pass it, takes a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Olise. No goals as yet. And Coman. Nicely weighted ball. And it's made its way to him.
This is the time you need that pace.
Coman. Olise. Now this... And the finish! Rashford is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. He shifted it to the flank. Robertson. Fernandes. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. And he's had a hit! Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And he's there to clear it. Camavinga. He's had a shot! Off the post!
Camavinga.
Chance! And it's Azar.
Pretty robust defending.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Olise. Fernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Martinez. Out to the right. Olise chasing after it. Played into space out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lisandro Martinez picks it up from the goal kick.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Azar. Coleman. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And he's in on, and the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Such sharp play, and he's been looking so good this half, and yet he doesn't convert.
De Bruyne. And it's Van Dijk. Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mbappe. And it's Rashford. Now it's Osimhen. And here's Mbappe. Coleman.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Neymar. Here's a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Rashford. And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Robertson. Camavinga. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Alexander-Arnold. Great ball, and it's Rashford! Olise. And it's Neymar. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Rashford. And that's a good ball. And that has sent him sprawling. Olise. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Spread it left. Oh, played through for the wide man. Camavinga. And Fernandez. Now it's Osimhen. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Hazard has a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Hazard probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Substitution in progress.
Vardiol. And still we await the first breakthrough. Now it's Mbappe. He has a look up. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's got away, and he's had a shot! Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. And this is Kane, played out to the right. Rashford gets into a good position. Rashford! Coleman. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's De Bruyne. And here's Neymar. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 15, Kingsley Coman. Number 20,
Alexander-Arnold with the short one.
Number 17, De Bruyne.
It's
Coming
Neymar!
on the field. Number 8.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Brian Robson. Substitution.
He rises! That's a half-decent try. Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. That's been cut out, well played. Face-to-face, shot at goal! No mistake! And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Manchester United still ahead by the game's only goal. Oh, important interception.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Camavinga. Now it's Ndiaye. Back into the middle. Manchester United moments now away from seeing this one out. That has not gone well. And it's Messi. And this is Kane. Nicely spread. Now here's the delivery. Yep, it's a corner. Manchester United have their third corner. Rashford!
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out
There will
from
be
here.
3 minutes added time.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Pedri. Dumfries. And up he goes! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got...
And we're done. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Osimhen reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Now it's Mbappe. And that is as far as they're going to go. That has been slung wide. Hazard. He's in a great position here. Takes a shot! Olise. Hakimi. Mbappe. He's well positioned. It's roll! Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Tries from distance. He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
And here's Osimhen, and here's Mbappe. Good read, needed to be. Can he finish? Hazard finds himself offside. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Osimhen. Mbappe. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Hakimi. Looking for the run. Mbappe. And he with a terrific header. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Raul actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drop.
Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Serginho does really well to win the ball there. Tries to get it clear. Mbappe. Fernandes. Rashford is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's in on goal. It's out for a goal kick. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Zanetti clears it away. And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. No way through, so back it. Decent chance! And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, Droll. Ribéry. Now, can they get him away? Zanetti gets into some space. And the finish! Goal! Manchester United! There is the breakthrough! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Azar. Mbappe has it in a wide position.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. Rashford. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And that has sent him sprawling.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Shifted it to the flank. He's found a way through. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Raul. And it's Serginho. He's in a good position here. He's tried one! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Robertson, that is good alertness. Asensio kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, played right into his path. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Hazard. Zanetti, the man synonymous with solidity. Now it's Roll! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Van Dijk does well to stand firm and defend it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kane. Oh, this is... It's Kane! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Number 9, Hazard. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Son Heung-min. Substitution taking place.
Elise. Now it's Kane. Rashford.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now there's a fine ball. Son Heung-min. Raul in the hunt and looking threatening. Zanetti tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Zanetti receives it in a wide... He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Manchester United are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Nicely shaped cross. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Into the last 5 minutes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, well measured. Mbappe! It's hit the crossbar. And that is out of play. Manchester United are making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Coming on the field.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Number 23, Phil Foden.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Mbappe. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Manchester United do have a chance. That's at the end. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Alexander-Arnold completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Nice looking ball. Delivers the ball. He's got full. Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's
real chance! Quality ball. And here's the chance to counter. Rashford. Alexander-Arnold in acres of space out wide. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Nicely weighted ball. Olise receives it in a wide position. Up he goes! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came out beautifully.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's tried one! No, he's missed it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Vardiol. For Messi. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. And a chance! He has done it! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Tries to get it clear, and the shot! Oh, taken with style! And there's the goal they've been looking for. You give him a...
And he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, that has changed the dynamics of... He's going for goal! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, well measured. Now it's Mbappe. Decent chance! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Over to the left, steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Van Dijk. Fernandes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way through. Caicedo. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Looking for options for movement. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Camavinga, and they can counter here. Schüller promptly onto that, and that is that. Reinders. Now it's Mbappe. And superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
So is this the start of a comeback? Serginho. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Olise. He's a sharp little ball here. Chance for a shot! Sticks it away! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. Just so calm under pressure. And there is the half-time whistle. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Manchester United in front after a half full of excitement. It is raining goals here. And the second half gets underway. And it's Serginho.
That was lovely, that.
Guardiola. Tries to pass it through. Rashford is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Crossed into the middle. Now that's well seen too. Serginho. Can he get it through? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Terrific header! Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
We have ourselves a real game here. Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today. Manchester United really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so.
Deep shapes to shoot! Goal! River Plate! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Serginho. Caicedo. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
In he goes again! That's a half-decent try.
Rashford is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
20, Osman. Coming on to replace him is number 11, Kane.
Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. Messi. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Olise looking understandably energised after his goal. Alexander-Arnold. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Mbappe. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's managed to get free.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United are making a change now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Number 17, Messi.
And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's in a great position here. And here's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Fire. Takes a shot! Goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly. Yeah. And that's it. That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator... Manchester United are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Rafinha driving forwards. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Messi. Mbappe. He has found the way through. He's in space and looking for options. That's a decent clearance. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Spread out to the left. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Alexander-Arnold making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Alexander-Arnold. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Now it's Mbappe. Osimhen. Robertson.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great vision. Oh, he's played it in low.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is a great pick out. Oh, good taken. Hazard! It's hit the crossbar. And it's Camavinga. And he's in on goal. There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Osimhen! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Robertson. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Hazard. Osimhen receives it in a good position here. Messi. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And Robertson. Played over towards the opposite flank. Messi. Thinks about the shot. And Dijk tries to clear. They've played it short. Great ball, and he's in here. Asensio is there, and he can get that clear. It's going to be another corner, I think. There's the header. Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
He's had it taken off him. Osimhen. Now, can they get him away?
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Van Dijk. Robertson. Rashford is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Goes for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Rudiger. Aims beyond the defence. Shoots! It's there! Manchester United are back on level terms. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Manchester United. Big chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And it's Fernandes. He's in a great position. And he shoots! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to...
He's having a go! Great strike, a test for the keeper.
Barcelona really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
And the keeper takes decisive action. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good-looking ball. Now that shapes to shoot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do.
It's the ball! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief...
Rashford! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Punched away. And a chance! Really well taken goal. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And now he has two. Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Rafinha. And now the breakaway. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Oh, good spread. Messi has it in a wide position. Alexander-Arnold. Decent chance! And it's come back out to him. They've done it! Just one goal in it now. Game on! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Genuine physical edge about this game, it is quite attritional. Manchester United will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Rice. Robertson played into space. Baturina picks it up out wide. Barcelona have a free kick. Now this is a potential flashpoint and the referee has his hands full.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9 será reemplazado por el dorsal 23. Cambio de jugadores.
And the keeper beats it away. Caicedo, good driving run. They want to be quick to recover this. João Pedro, and he's picked it up out wide, and that's not going to reach. And that's a good ball. He's had a shot! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 21, Xabi Alonso.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
João Pedro. Ambitious ball here. That's beautifully weighted. Defending of the desperate variety.
6 minutos de descuento.
We are into overtime. Out towards the flank. And Messi! Kane. Now it's Camavinga. This looks promising. He's picked his way through. Just the goal. Takes a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
NDI clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Baturina. Nice control. Rashford. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle.
He's having a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course.
And he shoots! And what to be quick to recover this, out of harm's way. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
He's gone for goal. Decent enough try.
Alexander-Arnold certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Fernandes. Camavinga wins the duel this time. Now it's Osimhen. Fernandes. He's shifting through the gears. It shapes to shoot. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
So it is still 0-0. Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Nicely weighted ball. And the finish! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? This time, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cucurella is flagged offside.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Cucurella. Messi. Knocks it into space. Shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And it's Messi. And the through ball. Now there's a fine ball. Delivery from Mbappe. Osimhen. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ball is over the line. Hazard. Now it's Rashford. Now who's going to be first to this? Rafinha. Oh, easy pickings there. Camavinga. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Cucurella. And here's Rafinha. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rashford! 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. So what can they make of this? Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Camavinga. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And it's Messi. Manchester United finding their passes. Well read, and the danger is averted. Camavinga. And here's Rafinha. Now, can he find a finish? Rafinha puts a cross in. Crossed in. Oh, what a climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Great chance! That was superb goal! And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. That has been slung wide. Now it's Hazard. He's had a shot! under real pressure. And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found a way through. Hops for safety. Rudiger. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Oh, super ball! Mbappe! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Camavinga. Rice. And it's Rice. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now it's Camavinga. Now it's Osimhen. That's an imaginative pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Fernandes. Oh, they could break here. Robertson cuts out the pass. It's a searching pass. It's a goal kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
He has a look up.
He'll be disappointed with that.
Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Fernandes. And here's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rashford. Rudiger deals with that comfortably. Fernandes. And the counter is on. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Rafinha. Coming on to replace him is
Rudiger.
number 14, Danny
Cucurella.
Olmo. Substitution in progress.
Manchester United will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Now it's Kane. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Messi. And he's found a way past. And a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Substitution.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Hila. It's Camavinga. And it's Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. Thinks about the shot.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Kane. Rashford is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Oh, outsmarting him this time. Camavinga with the foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Fernandes. Number 10, Eduardo
Rudiger.
Camavinga. Coming on the field.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage.
15,
They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Number 22.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. And he's gone looking for safety.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Good ball over the top. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mbappe picks it. And a chance! Oh, yes! It's there! Finally! 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 And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation.
It's Rashford! That was mighty close. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Not the most accurate pass. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, a real chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Deftly away. Osimhen is flagged offside. He's looking wide. He's had it taken off him. Now that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's Rashford! And that is doing no harm at all.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And they've got rid. That's a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Pass somewhat off target. That ball looks a good one. That looks a good ball through. Now there's a fine... Osimhen! Now, and it's come back out to him. That is a beautiful thing!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Messi. Now, can they get him away? And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the shot! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that's a goal! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front. Manchester United take the lead. Oh, easy pickings there. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, good ball. Chance for a shot! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Number 20, Osimhen.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Osimhen.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now, this could be a chance. He's found a way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that has been clubbed away. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Hazard. While facing up to his adversary. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Chance, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, he takes home the match ball. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Terrific header! Oh, not the best of headers. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's onto this. They're urging him to shoot. Shoots! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have the
Big header! It wasn't a great header in the end.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the...
Oh, taken with style! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
After 36 minutes is number 21.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful football.
He's having a shot! And now the breakaway. Looking for the run, and he's worked it through. Mbappe shapes to shoot! That'll be a corner. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Palmer have the chance to go the other way. Camavinga.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, good take and a chance! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Manchester United, after
Van
44
Dijk.
minutes, is Number 10.
Neymar has created one goal already. Now Van Dijk. Oh no, what has happened here? Mbappe running with the ball. He's beaten the last man. Big chance. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Again in a trice, and they are soaring.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Manchester United. Number 10. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Van Dijk. Tonali. Messi. Tries to pass it through. Goes for a shot! And he's there to get it away. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Manchester United have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go from here.
Manchester United are dishing out a big chance! They've done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
And a chance! Oh, terrific save.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Messi goes short. Hazard has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. That's a decent clearance. Aims beyond the defence. And the shot! And he hits the net! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Mbappe! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's under a lot of pressure there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. There's the shot! And that's wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Tonali. And it's Hazard. Hazard does well to stand firm and defend it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Can he get it through? And the shot! It's a goal! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Number 20.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, denied at the last.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Number 20.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Kane coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
And the through ball. He's in a great position here. Pass is just off target. Raul gets good distance on it. Palmer are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty...
He's having a go! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. A couple of changes then in quick succession. Mikel Oyarzabal to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front.
Oh, what has happened here?
Coming on the field, number 19.
Oh, that's a good one.
Number 14.
That has been knocked clear. He has a look out. Manchester United have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Looking to play him in. Picked out brilliantly. Great chance! He's got a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Valverde.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 80 minutes.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Kane. He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Oh, it's Kane! Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. Raul. And Iniesta. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Whatever happens, that's the kind of move.
He gets big. No joy, but a decent try. Tonali.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Iniesta. Ambitious ball here. That has ended up in no man's land. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Van Dijk. Asensio. And it's Robertson. And it's gone back to the keeper. And it's Robertson. That could spell trouble. Now it's Oyarzabal. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. He is through here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what...